let them know, player. You know, we all got a past. If you here, you in the present. You need to be tripping off your future, dog.
I was raised playing with the clips, but I ain't talking no malice or Pusha T. I was raised fire with the wrist, taking risks. I used to push heck a tree, but them Grammys ain't come with no melodies.
Happy day. Good evening to some. It's your bro True Jew tapping in with y'all real quick. Elon Musk arrogantly makes statement that the reason he's pulling out of the Twitter deal is really due to World War III, the imminency of World War III about to take place. And it's funny because every time we're talking about Mr. Elon Musk, there's a big charade and a big uproar from his followers about other things that he doesn't say. And Elon Musk is one of those type of guys who arrogantly speaks. You know, he's so arrogant that he makes statements that people throw to the side as conjecture while they focus on his business holdings and try to focus on his finances and his business moves and power plays, you know what I'm saying, instead of what he actually says. And that's one of the things I like to bring to light on this channel, on this platform particularly, is that we have to begin, if we're going to do preparation, right, and we're going to prep for the times to come, we have to be cognizant that the so-called elites, if you listen to them carefully, they're letting the cat out the bag. They're letting us know what they're up to, whether it's through their words or whether it's through their actions. Now, I like to look at a man's actions in comparison to his words, okay? And when someone like Elon Musk tells you, like I said, I shared in a video a week ago, Elon Musk and his mother have been making many statements about how he doesn't want to buy anything and how he's selling all of his physical assets and he doesn't want to own a large home, and there are things that he just simply doesn't want to take on responsibility-wise. And most people are looking at that as him being frugal or him being someone, you know, well, I got everything that the world could offer financially, so I don't have to show off. Everyone knows I'm the world's richest man, right? So why do I need a big, huge mansion, right? Well, I never looked at it like that. And I'm asking you all not to look at it like that either. You know, one of the things that we're called to do is be like the ant, okay? Don't be a sluggard. Be like the ant. The ant is always working toward an eventual goal. The ant is always preparing. The ant is always moving forward in a way where they're not left by the wayside, or they're not left out in the cold once the cold arrives, once the wintertime comes. And that's something that I do my best to implement into my life, okay? And one of the things that we have to remember is the so-called elite, they do have intel just like us, the children of the Most High, have intel. And we have to do our best to utilize all forms of intelligence that we have so that we can be in the proper position. There's a saying, proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. Some people leave the piss part out, but I like to put it in there just to drill home the message. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. And when we prepare properly, we can place ourselves in a position that the victory that we seek, the proper finish of whatever we started with can be achieved, right? And when I look at us in this world, most people are not prepared for what's coming and what's happening right in front of most of our faces. And I would expect people to look at Elon Musk from the standpoint of, okay, well, I'm not just going to look at this guy for the sake of what he does financially. I'm going to look at him from a full perspective as much as possible. It's like people totally forget that he's the owner of Neuralink, right? But they focus on SpaceX and Tesla when his main priority is Neuralink. This device that goes into the brain of human beings and will be able to control them, just like that movie Kingsman. Have you ever seen that movie, The Kingsman, where everyone has a cell phone, right? And the cell phone has a special chip in it where as soon as they press the button, everyone on the cell phone is going to blow up. You know, their heads explode, right? And there's some great truth to that. Well, that movie is a play on, well, they have a device in the movie, and that device in the movie is a play on the Neuralink, okay, that Elon Musk is frontiering and pioneering. And so when I think about the things that he's really involved in that the world should be paying attention to, most of the people don't pay attention to it. And when he makes a statement about pulling out of the Twitter deal due to World War III, now it's starting to make sense that it didn't really have anything to do with the bots. It really didn't have anything to do with the fake accounts. It's more so, okay, I'm not spending anything on anything physical. I'm selling all of my physical assets. I'm downsizing. And I'm saving whatever currency I do have to move myself in position accordingly to hide my loved ones, my family, and to be able to maintain my assets for when the world bounces back after World War III. So he'll still be in great position financially, right? Well, this World War III isn't going to be like World War I and World War II, where you had, European countries fighting amongst each other. This isn't going to be the type of war where China is going to be versus Russia or Russia versus America. It's not that kind of war. This is a war where all the nations of the world who are a part of the shadow government, who conspire with Satan to rule this world and its kingdom, will be fighting against the Most High and the Most High's armies. That's World War III. So Elon Musk is clearly preparing for the arrival, the full arrival of all of the fleets of the Most High. Now, many of them are already here. Okay, this is the part that he's not telling you, and this is why he's moving the way he's moving. So I want you all to be cognizant of this, those of you who support this channel, and just realize that the so-called elites are making power plays as well. They're moving as well. And if you're going to be like the ant, like the Most High suggests us to be, then you will be preparing your family, yourself, your household for that eventual time to come. You begin stocking up on beans, rice, dry goods, canned foods. You begin to get your heirloom seeds, like I remind you all the time. Get your heirloom seeds. Begin planting now in preparation for next season. Many seeds you can plant during the fall, late fall and early winter, and you can begin propagating those seeds indoors, and then when they start sprouting, they get a certain height. Once springtime comes, after the last frost of spring, you can begin planting those outside and just simply prepare yourself, okay? I don't like to do the fear mongering, but I do like to bring light to situations that we oftentimes ignore because of the sensationalism surrounding the individual that's acting or making the statements that try to throw us off and throw our attention off from what we really need to be focused on, okay? So look, it's your brother True Jew tapping in with y'all the only way I know how, raw, real, and uncut. I thank you all for rocking with me in this channel. And as always, make sure you stay blessed. Make sure you stay vigilant. Most High Mama, Papa willing, I'll be back with another one. But until then, gone.
True Jew, here to spit his rhyme. True Jew, here to speak his mind.